What's up, Charla? Emma? Do you guys see the title of the stream? I am extremely excited for this one. I am like beyond actually excited for this one. What's up, Jill? Good to see my Jill. How you guys doing? You're here, yay, indeed. You didn't watch the trailer, right, Emma? You better have not watched a trailer without us. You did? Did you watch a trailer already, Emma? You bad girl. You weren't supposed to. I mean, I don't blame you. I was really excited last night. Oh, Charlotte's already watched it? What's up, Charlotte? I'm doing good. Just very super duper excited today. Like, extremely excited. What's up, Navia? Hey, Sandrone, Louise, welcome. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope all is well. I made myself green tea and I put lemon juice in here, and then I put a little bit of sweetener in there too. It tastes like green tea lemonade. It tastes very nice. No way. Really, Jill? Wow, that is really incredibly lucky. Just saying, that is like super duper lucky. Oh, you watched the trailer half asleep? Oh, you bad, bad girl. Hey, what's up, Trish? Always get to see my Yale on. Always, always good. Okay, so before we start, let me just post on the socials real quick because we do have a handful of Genshin Impact lovers on the other socials. Zibai wallpaper. Oh, by the way, we will do the rest of a the Lantern Rite quest tomorrow, you guys. Okay. So tomorrow is gonna be a really, really, really cool stream. So what we're gonna do for tomorrow is this, you guys. We're probably gonna have a double stream day for tomorrow. We are going to get up in the morning, do the rest of the Lantern Rite quest, learn as much as we possibly can about Zibai. After that, we have to give it some time because Zibai still has to come out, right? Once Zibai gets released, this is what we're gonna do. So the second stream is gonna be even better. We're gonna pull for New Valette. We're gonna pull for Zibai on my account and maybe pull for Zibai on the Villainess account if you guys want her. And then after that, we are going to be doing extensive testing on Zibai to see how strong she really is, because all the other YouTubers who do testing, I don't really believe or like really pay attention to their testing. Their testing's always, to be honest, really not that accurate. So that's why I like to do my own testing and get a feel for these characters within my own hands, right? So, yeah, tomorrow's day is just going to be a 10 out of 10 kind of day, you guys. So tomorrow, you definitely don't want to miss out. Yeah, that was definitely impressive, Jill. On the first 10 pull. 10 inches of snow? Sheesh. Working from home, nice. Nice, nice. I'm sorry. It's okay, Zibai. I forgive you. This is like, the next day or so is going to be all about Zibai. This is your day, Emma. What's up, Cindy? My Cindy's in chat. Always good to see you, Cindy. Always, always good to see you. Okay, so let me just upload what I need to upload, and then we can watch the trailer. Because the trailer came out at like 11 something yesterday night. So it definitely didn't pull a Columbina, that's for sure. Story. Oops. Live on YouTube reacting to her trailer. Okay, link. What is the link? Yes, literally, it's all about our sweet Emma. And then when Sandrone comes out, Louise, it's gonna be all about you. So don't you worry, you will get your day, Sandrone. She will be released. Yeah, me too. I am definitely excited for tomorrow's. So again, guys, just to repeat, tomorrow's morning stream, we're going to be doing Lantern Rite, the second and third part, and I think there's a fourth part, maybe, I don't know. But regardless, all the parts of the Lantern Rite quest are going to be out tomorrow. We'll be doing it all, and then later on in the evening, we will be pulling for Nouvelette. I will be pulling for Zibai on my account, and we'll be doing testing between Zibai, seeing how strong she is. We'll put her up against Navia, and then yeah, we'll go from there. So exciting, exciting times. Oh yeah, she's an adeptus, so yeah, for sure she's gonna stand out 100%. Yeah, and the way she moves, literally. Oh, let me change the settings. Live chat. There we go. Now I could probably see Aaron's chats. There we go. Yep. Now I could see. Now we can see Aaron. Okay. We're almost done, ladies. Give me a second. Let me just upload on TikTok. Exciting, exciting times, guys, to be a Genshin Impact fan. Live on YouTube. Live on YouTube. Going to her trailer. Live on YouTube reacting to her trailer. Okay, so let's just give it a couple more minutes. Let me finish up my lemonade green tea, and then we can get this party started, you guys. To be honest with you, the community doesn't really seem that hyped for Zibai. Like in all honesty, it doesn't seem like there's really that interest in her. And it's funny I say this because when Cloud Retainer was getting released, Shen Yun, it was the same thing. But when Shen Yun was getting released, she was getting hate. At least Zibai is not really getting hate. People just seem just completely uninterested in her. But it's okay. More Zibai for me. Hey, don't pull for Zibai. More Zibai for me. It's okay. It actually makes me feel good knowing that I have a character that a lot of people aren't going to have. So I'll be pulling for Zibai and her weapon. Yeah, I was going to make a lemonade black tea combo, but I decided not to. Literally, Emma. More Zibai for us. It's all good. Yeah, The community is crazy most times, so like it's literally a new Adeptus character. What isn't there to be excited about? Well, tomorrow we will know a lot more about Zibai when we do um, the Lantern Rite quest. Yeah, I don't trust any of the beta testers and the so-called Genshin experts when it comes to character calculations and all that stuff. Like my friend is very much into testing these characters, and she sometimes gets access to the beta servers by Hoyoverse, and I don't even trust her calculations, and she hates whenever I say that. Like, I trust my own calculations. I trust when I have my hands on these characters. So it's one thing seeing the characters online, and because so many people online has their own personal biases when it comes to characters. But when I test these characters, it's like completely objective. It's from a place where like I don't really care about my own personal feelings behind the characters. I just want to know the facts. And when I test the characters, I test them in so many different categories. The vast majority of the Genshin community and the beta test servers and all the so-called experts, they test these characters on one front or maybe two fronts. That is it. And then they decide, okay, this character is good, this character is bad. No, you gotta. Genshin Impact characters are so in depth, and each character has so many strengths and so many weaknesses. You gotta go down the ladder and you gotta go through all the categories and see where this character performs and what scenario you'll need this character and so on and so forth. Genshin Impact's like the characters in Genshin Impact need much more careful consideration and a careful thought process, and not just put them in Spiral Abyss, and if they do good, they're good. If they don't do good, they're bad. Or if a character displays big numbers, they're a good DPS. If they don't display big numbers, they're a bad DPS. It is not that simple when you're testing Genshin Impact characters. There are so many more things you have to carefully consider. I'm sure she'll be an amazing Geo DPS character. Exactly, Emma. Well said. Is gonna be a baddie. Oh yeah, Zabai's gonna be good. Yeah, exactly, Lucy. We test the characters extensively. We don't just test them with like one scenario. Yeah, Zabai will definitely be coming home to me. That's a fact. I'm super super excited for tomorrow's stream. Kathy, what's going on? Good to see you. What's up, Danny? Always good to see my skirk. Zabai, yeah, Zabai's gorgeous. Like just from a visual standpoint, she's 10 out of 10. Come on, beautiful white hair, the gold eyes, the outfit, the green, white, and gold. What a like color combination that I wouldn't necessarily think would go well together, but Zabai makes it work. Green, white, and gold. That is like definitely a color combination that's definitely out there, but it works for her. Now the better question is where am I gonna pull for Zabai and what ritual I'm going to have when I'm pulling for my Zabai. I really want to play that song when I'm pulling for Zabai, by Lana Del Rey, White Mustang. Like I think that song suits Zabai so good. But we're gonna watch her trailer and see what kind of music is in her trailer. Okay, you guys ready for this? I have been waiting like very patiently. Even last night, I'm like, "God, I just want to watch a trailer so bad." I'm like, no, 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 no. You're gonna wait. You're gonna watch it with the villainesses. I was like, I was going through it last night, you guys. Skirk is making dinner. Nice. She's more than 10. She's beyond stunning. Oh, she will, Emma. She will. Don't you worry. I got the credit card on standby. Don't you worry, baby girl. She'll come home to me. Um, yeah, I'm not gonna build my Goro or my Ilua. Those two characters I'm not gonna invest in. I have really, really great characters that I like. Ilua's her premier support. Okay, so if let's say for instance I'm pulling for Zibai and my just for whatever reason I keep like the the 4-star characters I keep getting as I'm pulling for Zibai are Ilua, and I get Ilua, let's say, at C6, I'll probably build Ilua at that point, but if my Ilua is at C0 or C1 or something, I'm not going to build him. But if I get a C6 Ilua, I'll probably build him. But we will see. We will see. I still haven't decided. I really don't want to invest materials into Ilua because Varka's coming out. I'm probably going to pull for Varka. Nicole is coming out. I'm 1,000,000,000% going to pull for Nicole. That's not even up for argument. And Nicole, I'm beyond excited for. Sandrone is going to be coming out. There's a bunch of cool characters that are going to be coming out. But anyways, you guys ready? You'll have to send me that song. Okay, let's play our Zibai trailer. That has come out 14 hours ago.
One.
Okay, you guys ready? Here, let me put it on big screen. Okay, let's see.
Once, I was fond of walking through the fields, watching the sunset and the moon rise. It was the season where wishes took flight. But then, I forgot. I returned home.
Oh, she's definitely some Chinese music.
Within the moon's shadow, this dream frozen and tormented in time, all will fade. Yet you must remember, that nation ablaze with light, that is our home.
Such an artistic trailer. The White Horse Adeptus, ladies and gents. Zibai, the White Horse Adeptus. Wow, absolutely beautiful. I'm actually curious to see what the lyrics say. These comments. Hoya for sure loves to flex their favorite child of region with these beautiful Lantern Rite trailers every year. Such elegant and beautiful music too. Another person who will happily go against the heavenly principles, yeah. That's for sure. May all F2P players, including me, get Zibai home. Oh, I wish everyone good luck. I'm wishing everyone a little bit of good luck for their Zibai pulls. Yeah, I'm definitely curious to see how Lantern Rite is going to end. Definitely super curious. Her burst is just literally 10 out of 10. Hold on, where did she use her burst? Where was it? Where was it? I want to see where did she use the burst. Her animated burst. It's just so beautiful. Yeah, literally everyone's calling her the Geo Skirk. So, their gameplay is similar. From the videos I've watched, I guess they're similar, but Skirk is like 1,000 times more difficult to use than Zibai. Zibai doesn't seem too difficult to use. Oh, here it is. I love this part. There, that's her burst. So gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. I don't think I'll be using this music when I'm pulling for her. To be perfectly honest, when I'm doing my pulling ritual, I'm probably going to be playing Lana Del Rey's White Mustang, even though the stream is going to get demonetized. I don't care. I think that song suits Zibai so much more. Well, and then again, maybe this song suits her more. I just don't know the lyrics. And to be honest with you, oh, here we go, English translation. Here we go, this is what the lyrics say. I'm not going to read all this stuff. Yeah, if anyone's interested in what the lyrics are, this is it right here. Yeah, but I think it's safe to say I'm not going to be listening to that when I'm pulling for her. Super exciting though, guys. Definitely super exciting. What's up, Kim? Welcome. Welcome. Please go to Zibai. Yeah, they're not gonna give that much backstory from the trailer, right? Like they're gonna want people to actually go and play the game. So yeah, the music was quite beautiful though. Yeah, the illustrations of the trailer, yeah, definitely 10 out of 10. It's absolutely beautiful. Yes, Emma, please do send me some videos of her. You can find a lot of videos of Zibai on TikTok, so if you are trying to find some really cool videos of Zibai, TikTok is definitely the place to be. Yeah, the graphics were absolutely stunning. Yeah, well, we'll definitely play her, Aaron, tomorrow night, and we'll definitely do some testing. I'm sure when we play her, Emma, get a better understanding of what you can expect when you level up your Zibai to level 90 and you max her out. Because when I get Zibai, we're maxing her out to level 90. Her weapon's going to be level 90. Everything's going to be ready for the testing, right? So when we do our testing, then you'll get a very much a good understanding of how strong your Zibai can be. No worries, Kathy. Thanks so much for stopping by. Oh, she's for sure gonna be probably one of the strongest characters in the game, Aaron. Without a doubt, I could possibly like guarantee you that she's probably gonna be at the very least she's gonna be top six strongest DPS in the game easily. I could say that without a doubt. Top six, just in terms of just sheer power and clearing content as quick as she possibly can. I'm pretty sure she's gonna be at least in the top six, which is obviously a very respectable position to have. I don't think she's gonna be the strongest character. Again, strong is such a like broad term because there's a lot of things you need to take in consideration when they're strong, right? There's characters that do good AoE damage, like area of effect damage, that can target multiple enemies and do great against that kind of content. And then there's characters like Nefer, for instance, who are only good against single target damage, right? And then there's characters like Mawika, who's good at literally everything, right? She's good at AoE, she can fly. Mawika can do it all pretty much, right? So and then there's also characters like Nuvolette who can again kind of do it all. So there's different characters specifically for different jobs. But then again, Zabaya's Geo, Nuvolette's Hydro, Mawika's Pyro. So very different characters in terms of elements too. You got them from TikTok? Nice. Nice, Danny. I'm glad you like Zibai. Found some on Pinterest. Nice, nice. Yeah, TikTok's definitely the place to be, and I love when you guys send me Genshin TikTok videos. I love it. We should one of the streams we should do a tier listing for all the Genshin Impact characters, and I can give you guys my tier listing and where I think characters are. So we'll go through for the tier listing, we'll do it like this. We'll do like DPS characters, you know, there'll be like SS tiers, S tiers, A tier, B tier, D tier, and so on and so forth. We'll do it for DPS, we'll do it for sub DPS, we'll do it for supports, and we'll do it for healers. I think that would be a very cool stream. Just so you guys can kind of get an idea from my point of view where I feel like all these characters are. A lot of different YouTubers do their own tier listing when it comes to the strongest characters in Genshin Impact, and I've watched a handful of their videos, and to put it as nicely as I possibly can, I just about disagree with pretty much all of their tier listing videos. I think it's like how they judge the strongest character is so like skewed and so just incorrect. Because again, Genshin Impact characters are so much more than just numbers and just displaying the biggest amount of numbers. There is so much more to go that goes into a great DPS and just displaying big numbers. It's okay, Emma. I love every second of it. What's up, Rena? Good to see you. Yeah, that would be a really good stream. Yeah. I love you too, Emma. It's okay. I know you're excited for Zabai. I am too. Believe me, I am. Today needs to finish up quick so we can, tomorrow morning, we can do the Lantern Red quest, wrap that up, see more of Zabai, and then later on in the evening, we can do our extensive testing on Zibai. Yeah, she'll be an awesome character. I always get super excited when a new Genshin Impact character comes out. And then when Varka comes out, um, like I said, it just depends who Varka is on a banner with. Um, as far as we know, you guys, the Varka, so 6.4's banners are gonna be this. Let me just go confirm. So this is like, I would say the 6.4 banners, I would have to say they're like about 80% confirmed. 6.4 Genshin banners. Okay, so this is what the banners are. This is what the, credible leakers are saying. It is going to be, where is it? Okay, so these are the characters. The phases aren't confirmed. The phases are still up for obviously discussion, but these are the four characters that are almost confirmed for 6.4. I don't want to say confirmed 100%, but I'd say it's about 85% confirmed. Varka's coming out. He's the new character, obviously. Flynn's, Escoffier, and Skirk. Those are the four characters. Which banner release phase they're going to be, I don't know, but those are the four characters. Like I said, I would say at this point it's about 85% confirmed. Um, so with that being said, I'll for sure be pulling for Varka on my account. The only way I wouldn't be pulling for Varka is if he was coming out on a banner with Chaska and Mulan, but I don't need Skirk. I don't need a Scoffier. I'm not gonna pull for Flynn's again on my personal account. Like I love Flynn's. Don't get me wrong. Flynn's is a cool character. I like him in game. I like his story. I like his gameplay, but I don't like him enough to spend my wishes on him. So Flynn's is gonna get skipped again for me. Vark I'll be pulling. He's literally the Grandmaster of Knights of Favonius, and he's coming out with characters that I already have, or one character, for instance, Flynn's, that I don't really want. Um, yeah, I'll 1,000,000% be pulling for Sandrona. Yeah, that's not even up for discussion. Sandrona will be coming home to me. See ya, Danny. Yeah, Skirk. Okay, so if anyone in chat is interested in pulling for Skirk, um, I don't ever like to really say any character is a must pull, because Genshin Impact is a beautiful game where you could make just about any character work with other teammates. Skirk is not one of those characters. I have told you guys time and time and time again, Skirk is one of the most greediest Genshin Impact characters ever. She is so restricted in her team and her gameplay and her just all around building the character. Skirk, if there's one character Skirk needs to perform optimally, like the best, you need a Scoffier. So, anyone in chat, if you guys are thinking about pulling for Skirk, be prepared to pull for a Scoffier. That's like, if you pull for Skirk and you don't pull for a Scoffier, don't expect your Skirk to be doing my kind of damage. I'm just gonna like set your expectations like at a bare minimum, like right here. So if you are going to pull for a Skirk, if there's one character that's almost like a must-have to have with Skirk, it's Scoffier, you guys. So Skirk is she's a very difficult character to play. Again, let me just set some standards. Skirk is not a character where you're just gonna pick up and play and become a master at. Quite difficult character to play. Quite a difficult character to build, and a difficult character to build a team around. She only works well with literally like Farina, Yelan, Singcho, Shenhe, and Escoffier. Those are literally like the only characters she works well with. So if you don't have those characters on your account, obviously you can still pull for Skirk and wait until those characters get their reruns, but Skirk isn't a character where you pull and you build her on the same day and you could just go do massive amounts of damage. Skirk is not that kind of character. Skirk is a long-term investment kind of character, just so you girls know. Skirk on the villainess account we can use, yeah, because we have Skirk. Well, if we get Skirk, you need a Scoffier. So you got Skirk and a Scoffier. You got Farina, which is great. We have Farina on the account, and then the fourth slot, you could slot a Sing Cho in there, or you could even slot a Columbina in there. So on the villainess account, if we get Skirk and a Scoffier, we have wouldn't say we have her premium team because her premium team consists of Shenhe, but Shenhe can be replaced by Singcho, Yelan, or Columbina. Yeah, Shenhe's for her premium, like the best of the best team. But to say you absolutely need Shenhe, you don't need Shenhe. Shenhe's just gonna make the Skirk team even better. But if there's one character you need for Skirk, it's a Scoffier. That is like almost like not even debatable. You really should have a Scoffier for Skirk. The other two characters aren't as important. Farina is actually quite important, but a Scoffier for Skirk is even more important than Farina. And don't think you could run Skirk, Farina, and two other characters. You need a healer. If Farina kills characters way too quickly, and Skirk is kind of like a like a glass like cannon kind of character. So she'll die very quickly if you don't have a healer with Farina. Yeah, but that's obviously up to you ladies to decide which characters you want to pull for the villainous account. I'd rather get Varka. Yeah, Varka's definitely gonna come home to me. Yeah, if you're not gonna build a character, there's no point in really pulling for them. But I do have friends who pull for characters and they don't ever really build for them. Zibai and Sandrona, yeah. I'm super excited to see how Sandrona's kit would be. Sandrona is a character that I've been wanting for years and years and absolute like years. So yeah, Varka's a must pull for me. Yeah, Varka. I was worried Varka was gonna be on a banner with characters I want more than Varka, but he's not gonna be on banners. Uh, that I want characters more. Like obviously the 6.4 banners with Flynn, Skirk, and a Scoffier. I would say honestly it's about like 85% confirmed. Can Hoiver's completely change it up and release random characters with Varka? Absolutely they can. But the leakers most of them are pretty accurate when it comes to them telling us what the banners are going to be ahead of time. So 6.4 is like another 22 to 23 days away. So yeah, Varka, we won't be getting our hands on Varka for like another 20 some days. If I had to guess from previous how Hoiver's does it, Varka's for sure going to be in the first phase. So Varka's gonna be in the first phase. Like I said, they always more than likely always put the new character in the first phase. Who Varka is gonna be with in the first phase, um, is probably going to be if they want to maximize their revenue, they would put Varka and Escoffier on the first phase, and then they would put Flynn's and Skirk in the second phase. Or they could do the opposite way around, where Vark and Flynn's are on the first phase, and then Escoffier and Skirk are on the second phase. But in my opinion, it would make more sense from a financial standpoint for Hoyoverse to mismatch Skirk and Escoffier, so you have to pull on both the phases. Yeah, if the six well first for this phase, for tomorrow's wishing, I'm pretty sure I think all the villainesses have kind of decided that they want to pull for Nouvelette before they even think of pulling for Zibai. That's kind of the the impression that I'm getting. But when it comes to 6.4 in regards to Varka and Skirk, yeah, we'll probably have to do a little vote on that. Who you guys want to pull for? If Varka's in the first phase and Skirk is in the second phase, then the choice becomes easier. But if they somehow do Varka and Skirk on the same banner, then it's, then we'll definitely have to do a little vote. And definitely take a little nap, Louise. But anyways, ladies, I just wanted to have a quick stream to watch the Zibai trailer. Um, we'll probably, I don't want to say 100%, but we probably might do a Odyssey stream later tonight. It just depends how quickly I can finish all my work, and on top of that, how much I'm still up here mentally for a second stream. But tomorrow we'll definitely do a double stream for tomorrow. Tomorrow, we need to wrap up Lantern Right, and we got to do some testing that I am so incredibly excited for. We'll do Lantern Right tomorrow morning. Yes, indeed. We'll have to be checking up on our precious Hope. No worries, Louise. Thank you for stopping by. Yes, tomorrow's testing is going to be super, super fun. I'm beyond excited for that one. I love you too, Lucy. Okay, ladies. Yeah, we just hopped on real quick. Reacted to Zabai's trailer. Super, super cool. Um, and yeah, we will let you ladies go for now. And yeah, thank you all so much for coming to the stream. I love you all. I appreciate you all. Always be kind to one another, and we will chit chat again very, very soon. Everyone,